I'm out here in the barn working on the Rancher here. My brother put a new top end on it, and we did some light adjustments on the carburetor. We couldn't really get it to run. You do a hard pull or anything, and it would try to cut out. Just anytime you do any sort of throttle, you can't get it to go full throttle. So I think the jets on it are probably clogged up on it. I don't really know. I'm not a mechanic, but I bought a rebuild kit, one of the cheap ones off eBay that you're not supposed to buy, and everybody says you shouldn't buy, but they're cheap, so that's what I went with. And I'm gonna throw it in here, tear this thing apart, and see if we can get it running. Well, I just made a giant mess, spilled gas everywhere, but that's part of it. Dad will be real appreciative of that on his new concrete. But I got the carb out of there. Big old empty hole. Got it over here. We're going to tear into it, see if I can figure out what I'm doing, because I don't have a clue. Where'd I put that at? I got this rebuild kit off of eBay. It says made in Japan, which means top quality. Definitely not a rip-off rebuild kit that's not going to work. I also went ahead and bought this inline filter. Try to keep some of the junk out of the fuel, because the fuel tank's got some junk in it. And I bought this cutoff kit. I don't know if I'll put that in or not. My thinking is the fuel shutoff on this is always, it works fine, but I always get confused on where it's supposed to be at, and I dump fuel all over the ground, so I figured I'd put that in and try to help out. And then couldn't find any fuel line at any of the auto places, so I just went to the barn, and I got a couple different options here. We'll see what we can figure out on it. These are compliments of the place I work. Just remnant pieces that I brought home with myself, and we'll see if we can get one to work. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so my camera died halfway through and lost everything of me rebuilding the carb over here. So I didn't get any of that, nothing. But I got it put back together. I got it put back together, and I ran a new fuel line all the way through, put a fuel filter on there. I didn't have room for the fuel shutoff, and I didn't really need it. I mean, I have a fuel shutoff on here. I just always forget. When you take it off, you can't really see which way it goes, but it tells you just to look, and I sometimes forget. But let's see what she does. Definitely got some more tuning to do on it, but it's late and I'm going to go to bed. But not bad. Got it back in, got it running. We'll get it tuned up. Then we'll get the new seat. Right here it is. Get the new seat. I got a cover coming in. Get it reupholstered. I'll probably film some of that. And then get these tires on there. I think it's gonna make a world of difference. They're akin to bear claws. We'll put them on there and see what they'll do. All right. Alright guys, so I know there's probably a lot better way to do that, and that probably wasn't the right way to do it at all, but I think it turned out alright. I'm pretty pleased with it. Probably could have been a little bit tighter in here. It's easy to see that, but I think it turned out alright. Looks a lot better than the old one. We'll see how these hold up. These crown staples. I don't know. They might come out. I might hate it in a month. But I think it looks pretty good. Let's see what she looks like on. Set that out of the way. Definitely looks better than it did. You see there. Which that back there is just where the seat was cut earlier and the UV support was on it. And this up here is just where I didn't get quite tight enough. Oh well. Did what I could do. I think it looks alright. Definitely looks better. Supposed to have tires here tomorrow, so I'll show y'all a video of me getting those on there. There we go, boys. Yeah. Well, we got them in. Got them mounted. And I went back and forth several times whether or not I want to paint them black, but I think I'll just do it while I'm in it because look on this one, it's really starting to rust. I think I'll just go ahead and it's peeling down here. I think I just gotta go ahead and paint them black. I'm about to bullet and do it right instead of put them on there and take them back off later. So let's jump into it. Alright, I got her taped up, wire brushed her down. That one, some of the rust stayed. But the rest of them, I got pretty much all the rust out of them. All that flaked off paint and everything. Beat it out of them. Got her taped up. And then we're ready to do the first coat. I'm going to try the Krylon Acrylic Quick. Hit her up. Well, we got them painted up. Looking good. I think it turned out really well. I like the black. Dad and everybody else was throwing off on it saying it should have been gray, but I like the black. They look good. I got the centers washed up, threw the blue wolf on them. They're looking pretty good. Cleaned out the inside. We'll toss them back in and throw the tires on. There they are, looking good. Got them on there. I'm gonna throw the plastics on her and take her for a spin, but I'm pretty pleased with how that black turned out and how them bear claws look. They look really good. We'll see how they do in the field. there she is, all put back together. Got the new tires on there, new rims. I went ahead and put the plastics on there, put all new rivets in them. It's a lot easier than using those old ones. Just buy new ones, they're cheap. My brother bought those off the internet, but they're cheap. She got a much better stance now. Got the new seat on there. I won't say I did everything the way you're supposed to. Everything's turned out all right. I didn't get any before, I don't think, of it, so. The whole reason I even started videoing is so I could have before and afters, because I forced myself to do it, because I never do it, but I didn't even do it on this one. But this is my first video, so hopefully get better, who knows. But I'm going to take her out and get you a video of her seeing what she'll do running. So there she is, that's the end of this one. Backing up and running. She's gonna do well for us. She really does well. These Kindle Bear Claws, man, they are so much better than what came on them from the factory, especially after they got wore down on the road. They really go. But yeah, I'm pleased with how it turned out. Can't complain. That'll be it for this one, with a nice scenic view to take you out. Top of the world. Alright, thanks everybody. See ya.